You already know what time it is. It's Wednesday. It's 12 p.m. Eastern. It's ranked melee doing some challenge. That's unranked. My bad. Already starting off with the wrong foot. Speaking of wrong foot, so last week, my view on the weird thumbnail, I didn't do my usual just gameplay, type thing. I said I saw a YouTube tab in the creator studio where it was like these are the recommendations for videos, and it was just the stupidest AI thing. So I thought it was funny. It was like Game and Watch, how Game and Watch's aerials beats plus recovery. So that I just made it that, and I thought it was funny, but it probably like wasn't funny, especially if you just haven't seen the video. So it's like, and out of context too, it looks stupid. So yeah, that's my bad. We're gonna get back to our normal scheduled program. Speaking of scheduled program, we got another challenge as usual. I think we've done this one before, but I want to do the 2 rest challenge today. And Ice Climbers is a good enough time as any to do it, I guess, especially with the rest monster account. I haven't changed this name in a while. I don't know if I really want to. I kind of like it. This character should be pretty easy to get 2 rests, but who knows? Down throw is such trolling versus icy. It's not even funny. Think I could. Wait, okay. Executive decision. If I get 4 rests total against Ice Climbers, it counts. It's either 4 rests or 2 rests. Like, resting Nana and Popo will count as separate people for the rest counter, I think. But if I rest Popo twice, then yeah, I beat the challenge. I feel like that's fair, right? I actually did that wrong, I think. I think I lived. I'm not really sure, though. But, as usual, we gotta go into our scripted moments. Little scripted prompts here. I was actually thinking of doing a video again. I should have rested that for the challenge. Another video last week, but I got so mad at Rivals ranked that I was like, I don't want to fucking play this for a video. So, I didn't do that. But maybe this week I do a second video with Rivals. Nah, probably not, because there is... The first thing I want to talk about was Garden Brawl, which is a New Jersey tournament. It's happening this weekend. Probably one of the most top-heavy regional... I don't even know if it's a... I don't know what even the term is for regionals anymore. Because it doesn't feel like a regional. I guess there's national that I've seen popularized again. So it's technically a national? No, it's technically a regional. And national is like when they have top 10 players at the regional. Like Creed this year was a national, for sure. But it doesn't have any like top 10 players. It's pretty much all top 30 players. So it's like, it's a weird mix of players, but it's like a bunch of top 30 and a bunch of top like 50 to 100. There's probably about 20 good players there. Well, good subjective, but you know what I mean. I think they're good players. So there's about 20 good players there, so it's gonna be a pretty tough tournament to... Damn it. It's gonna be a pretty tough tournament to do well in, but I'm very excited. I haven't competed in something big since Battle BC, so what, a month-ish at this point? Or more? More? So it definitely feels weird, but I don't know. I felt really good about it like a week ago, and then I just like, I don't know, I lost at the local this week, and like, I didn't really have great friendly sessions before the local, leading up to it. So I was like, man, I don't really feel that great about my melee skill right now. I think the thing is, I was focused on a lot of different matchups after Battle DC and Creed because... Alright, that's 3? That's 3 rests, so I only need 1 more? It's such weird math, but you guys get it, right? Because it's easier to rest Nano, so like, it shouldn't count as a full rest on Popo. Oh, shoot. That was actually a pretty nice walk forward. But yeah, essentially it is kind of weird. I don't really feel great going into the event, but I did recalibrate my fob yesterday, and I felt way better playing melee after that. It's definitely placebo. I don't think it really mattered that much, but I do think my tech skill feels a little bit better, because I feel like my tech skill is not that great. But I also didn't play Rivals like the last like 2 or 3 days, so I think that also helps for my tech skill wise. I'm not going to play any Rivals leading up to the tournament, so I just don't think that's probably a good idea. It's funny he went for that when I could have Oh shit, I almost got that terribly. I went to go for rest, but it didn't rest. Oh my god. I don't know how I like miss input down through there. That's like the crazy thing sometimes you get these like down throughs. It's like it's never intentional. True. That down smash is like what? It's like frame 3? It's pretty fucking strong. That's all I know. I didn't pick Yoshi's because rest they die earlier. I don't really think that's probably the right method to do this, but it's the method I have chosen. All right, that counts as 2 rests. Oh shit! Please don't kill me. That's why I don't like Yoshi the tournament though, because you rest at like any %, and even if they live, well, if they live, yeah, it sucks. But if they don't live, then they still respawn at 0 and they push you to the edge. Like that should have been a kill, but he messed up, so it wasn't a kill. I don't know how I got shield grabbed for trying to grab there. Oops. I'm gonna rest this one. Oh no, didn't work. I'll rest this OP. I'm dead here, but I got rid of the rest requirement, and I think that's good for me. That's better than playing out the game normally, I think. But yeah, so I'm excited for the tournament, but I'm also a little bit nervous. Seeding hasn't come out yet, which is also makes me nervous, because I'm like, man, what if it's a matchup that I don't feel like great in right now? I don't know. I feel I've talked with you know, I've been doing Drug Fox lessons, but I have talked to Drug Fox about almost every character at this point. The only ones I'm missing are like Falcon, Jigglypuff, and there's no Jigglypuffs there besides Mia, I think. And then Falcon, I think it's JoJo's there, but I feel pretty good against Falcon. But I said the same thing about Fox, and now I feel weird against Fox. Ugh. Hold up, gotta lock in for this edge guard. Lock in, do like actually one of the worst edge guards I've done against Ice Climbers. You see what I mean about getting rid of the rest though out of the way? Because now like I can actually play like a normal neutral game versus Ices, even though I basically rest all my neutral. I also didn't do a lesson on Ice Climbers, which I think historically is one of my best matchups, even though I potentially am about to lose this 2-0. But, you know, I am yapping to you guys. I blame you guys, not myself, for being bad, right? That's my confidence right there. It's you guys, not me. I'm dead. God damn it. It was not the best character to warm up against, I'm not gonna lie. That was my first games of Melee of the day. Usually I like to try and warm up, but usually for tournament days. But also it's because it's Cashbox today as well, which is I was gonna talk about, but realistically, it was a last minute Cashbox. I'm not sure how many good players are gonna be there. Who knows? We'll see. But I don't know. I'm going to be streaming that, so technically you'll see the stream if you're a real one before the YouTube video. We'll see how I do. I don't know. Again, my confidence is kind of low, but I do think my skill is still high to, like, make upsets and stuff. So it's like, I just got to believe myself, and that's it. I've also, like, I think the LASIK surgery definitely, like, fucked with my, like, routines and, like, meditation and stuff. So now I'm back on that grind a little bit more. Like, I have an app that tracks how many times I've done it in a row, and I'm at 8 days now, so that helps. So I think that's good. Like, my mentality, if my mentality's bad, my confidence goes down, and then my play goes down. It's a whole spiral. I think there is a whole part about Puff being a very mental-based character, because I think, I said think like 4 different times. You guys know I don't like saying the same word every 2 seconds. But Puff is one of the most mental game characters. If you watch HBox play and you can tell he's like gonna lose based on how he's feeling. And that's a crazy aspect. You don't feel that way about other players. Damn. I like second guess that edge guard really badly. This is also one of my... This is the last matchup I reviewed with Jugbox, and I haven't really grinded it too hard because LASIK makes it hard for me to play melee in general for extended periods of time. I'm getting to the point, though. This would be my third week on Thursday once Thursday rolls out since the surgery. I do think I'm getting to the point where I feel good. I have to do, like, drops every hour. But I'm now at the point where, for the most part, they don't burn my eyes, which is important. So I think that means my eyes are healing. My eyes are not at 100% yet. Like, I can tell my left eye is still not there. My right eye kind of feels weird sometimes, like, more dry. But I think in terms of vision, it's probably better than my left. Had the rest for the culture, but also for the challenge. So now we don't have to worry about rest. We can just edge guard normally. Especially last stock, we don't really want to take the gamble of not getting the rest. Because I can get them until like 90%, and then it's like, oh shit, I have to like roll rest, and that's like it. Like right there, he could have just like side beat off stage instead of towards me, and I would have just lost the challenge, just straight up. You see how I went like... I think they quit out. See how it lagged right there? That was weird. I guess they didn't quit out. Okay. Dude, so one thing that really pissed me off today, so when I'm thinking about ideas for the video, I'm like, what happened to me in the last week? Something happened to me today. So I've dealt with this a lot where, you know when you have an alarm on your phone, specifically iPhone, and you do the alarm, you set the alarm, you're like, okay, whatever AM, you set the alarm, and you wake up, and then you check your phone, and you see the alarm is on your lock screen, but there's no sound coming out, and it's like 3 hours past your alarm. That happened to me today. I was thinking about, you know, I've been trying to lock in on work because LASIK really may be behind on my work, essentially. So I've been like, alright, I want to wake up really early today to do some work. And I did not get to wake up really early today because my alarm was set on silent for 3 hours. I don't really know if there's like a difference between the amount of alarms you have, if that helps. Like having more alarms is worse than having more alarms is worse. I said that sentence wrong. Having more alarms is worse than having less, like for your phone. Like you're supposed to have only one alarm, like for your phone, and it'll like work better. I don't know if that's how it works, but again, I have to just rest there just to get the challenge over with. I'm talking like it's a chore, but no, it's not a chore. This is one of those challenges that is fun. You know, when I did the wave dash one last week, I wasn't having fun with it. So I'm trying to like, you know, pick ones that I'm gonna like doing that are still challenging. I do think for the most part, most of the time when I'm winning in melee, I should be getting 2 rests against most characters. Ice Climbers was difficult, and that was probably why I lost, because I was tunnel visioning on that too hard. But a character like Falco, it's like very straightforward. It's not like I have to really like do extra effort. I want to rest Falco to win the game. But yeah, so I woke up to my alarm on silent. 3 hours passed, and I was just like, just kill me right now. I wasn't like late or anything to work. I have a weird position with my company. Not a weird position. I have a weird like company where it's like everyone has different time zones because it's mostly virtual and remote. I've been trying to go back to the office, but I have an issue again, like I was saying, where when I put drops in, my eyes burn, and it like completely fucks me for like a good amount of time. So I want to have like a full day where I don't have that happen, and then when that happens, I'll go back into the office. I tried that today where I was like, okay, I've never... Part of it is you put the eye drops in the fridge, or that's like recommended, and I think that did help with my like pain and stuff. So I was like, all right, today, since I'm not gonna have my eye drops in the fridge at work, let me put them out of the fridge and see how it goes for today. And I think for the most part, my eyes are pretty good. There was one time where it wasn't good for like 5 to 10 minutes, and it sucked because it was right when I was about to have a call with my manager, and I was like, oh my god, I just kind of like soldiered through it, but I was not able to soldier through that stuff beforehand. So the fact that I was able to was pretty important. Also, I think that's challenge done, right? Is that 2 rests? I don't know, I was yapping so much on the first rest, I'm not sure if that's the case. Oh, I gotta remember. You gotta do down air to crouch. That one's clutch. What? Okay, I don't know if I got arrested the first stock or not. I don't know how I killed the first stock, so I will try and go for a rest here. Well, that's helpful. I love when I crouch cancel a move like up to like really high percent and it actually just pops up. For like the worst thing possible. For the challenge, we banned Pokemon for sure. It's hard to rest on Pokemon. But yeah, and I also have an alarm clock, but the problem with that is it stops working after 20 minutes, and I think because, you know, you get used to a certain tone on it. I have it far enough away that I can't just, like, get up easily to, like, click it off. I'm pretty sure it's just going off and I'm just ignoring it in my sleep, because it only goes for 20 minutes. I don't know why it only goes for 20 minutes. There's no setting to say I want it to go forever, which is annoying, but... yeah, it just stops activating after 20 minutes. I'm just like, what the hell? So I change, like, the sound on it sometimes to, like, make it so... I do that with my... I have to get another rest or I lose the game. But yeah, I do that on my phone alarm sometimes, too, where I change the sound. So that it's... I don't... Dude, that's actually the most unlucky number. I was right between 6-7 and 6-9. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, how did I even win the game if I was between 6-7 and 6-9? Like, come on! But, so that was really annoying. I've had that in the past where my alarm fucks up that way. I don't know if you guys also feel the same way, but if you don't have, like, okay, if you don't have to, I didn't have to wake up early today. But when you have to wake up early versus when you have to, your alarm, you fail your alarms. When you have to wake up early, you actually do, majority of the time. I don't know what the logic is. I don't know if my brain is like... Okay, I didn't mute my mic. I don't know if my brain is thinking about the fact that I know, because when I went to bed, I know I have to wake up. Like, for a flight or something. I don't fuck those up. I was really scared one time. I had a flight, I think... No, it was Amtrak at, like, 6 a.m. And I got a hotel for the night. I was like, alright, I have points. I'll cave. I didn't really want to do this, but I got a hotel for the night. It was for, bare necessities. And I got a hotel because I was like, I was just going to stay at the Amtrak place. But turns out the Amtrak place isn't open that early. I didn't know that beforehand. This was this year, by the way. So, and then I also didn't know that I couldn't just sit somewhere else nearby. Like, I tried to sit at McDonald's for a bit because I thought they would just be open. They were like, can you leave? And I was like, damn. Sure. And then I tried to go to the casino because that's what I did at, what was the tournament called? It just happened. It was a tournament in New England this year. I forget what it was called. I go to too many tournaments, by the way. Oh, Sunset. No, it wasn't Sunset. It was Fastfall. Fastfall last year was at a casino in Buffalo, New York. Right? Yes. And so I went to that tournament, and I knew... so I gotta get another rest. I kind of felt this Mark just gonna kill himself right there, so I knew that I needed to get a rest ASAP, because I feel like he's gonna lose all 4 stocks to just killing himself. Fuck. That's definitely a doable rest too, by the way. But yeah, so at Fastfall, I just sat in the casino, lost $300 for fun, I was up at one point, but I was like, well, I need to stay here. So I lost all the money I came with for the casino. I had a good time, though. It was actually pretty fun. I just played slots and stuff. I like playing slots on land. It's pretty fun. But it's, like, degenerate as fuck because, like, the odds are terrible. So I wouldn't recommend it, but it is fun. You get, like, a bonus sometimes. There's this one game where I was playing, because I never really been to a casino and played slots too much. I'd watch like slot YouTubers and stuff, and they would have a lot of fun betting like quadrillion dollars. Also, I need to rest. Okay. We will pick whatever stage he gives us, and then we will SD 4 times because we lost that game because he decided to SD 2 times when I'm trying to rest him. But yeah, in a roundabout way, so in that hotel for that tournament, for not Sunset, Bare Necessities, I woke up at like 3:45 for my alarm, and I was like, holy shit. I was really scared about missing that, because that's a early wake up for me. I usually don't do flights that early anymore. Usually, most of the time, I'm doing flights after work. So when that happened, I was like, yo, I can wake up early with my phone alarm as long as I actually need to be somewhere, not have to be awake, you know? It's a weird kind of like distinction how that works. Also, we're gonna have about one more set, and I've only talked about 2 things today. That's really sad. oh, what also I want to talk about? We'll do Yoshi's, even though that's a bad stage. It's a good stage for the challenge again, because like I'm saying, like for resting, it's good to rest on a stage that at least kills, so you can win the game when you rest. Oops. I love when Martu can just like dash through the entire stage and it's still invincible, and also, ugh. I should have rested that, because he's just gonna die and kill himself 2 more times because he knows the challenge now. No, he doesn't know the challenge. He doesn't know. If he knew the challenge, he'd be psychic, high key. Whoa. I really thought that rest would hit. But I'm a very hopeful human being. I'm like Superman, you know? I've been watching too much Smallville, so that was the first thing I was thinking of when I thought about hope. God. I've been liking CC down smash low-key as a thing that you can do. Especially against Marth. I don't know why. It just feels like it works. I gotta be doing, nice, good. Let me grab. See what I'm saying? Like, what was that recovery? I thought he was gonna land on stage. He fucking killed himself again. And it's funny, I'm pretty sure I was like 3 or 4% away from being able to CC that. Not CC, but, you know, off stick it. So I have to rest these next 2 stops. There we go. I knew that one was coming. That's fine. I watch this jump down wrist. Nope. I'm really bad. I'm sorry. I thought this Marth actually owned me, but no. I own myself. I am a sovereign entity of a man. You can't get away with that many roll-ins and just expect it to work. Wow, he got away with that. That's crazy. I'm trying to do a shield poke up air. It's pretty good. Oh god. Troll. Oh god. Nice. That's actually the Dawson right there. You hold the ledge right there because they're not gonna fair, and you take the side B hit and just re-grab ledge. That's my edge guard. I legit do not see any other puffs do that edge guard ever. I also don't watch a lot of Jigglypuff. It's not the most fun character to watch. But we'll play one more because we gotta play Cashbox in 10 minutes. So we got one more set in us. Hopefully it's not a Peach player. But one other thing for today. We're gonna have... This is a fast video, and I've talked about like 3 or 4 topics. Ironically, though, I think I'm stuck... Of course, it's Kata. Ironically, I think I've actually stuck on topic more today than I have recently. Maybe I'm just getting a lot of clarity lately, you know? I did meditate a little bit before this one, so that might have helped. But, yeah, I'm not as much of a deranged man, you know, loose on Melee today. But, so... I think I might have talked about it in a recent video, but lately I'm doing more night showers, just because, like, LASIK kind of, like, ruined my sleep schedule. Well, not sleep schedule, kind of, but it ruined my schedule in general, and, like, how my brain and body works. Interesting. But, yeah, so I've been doing more night showers. And, guys... I like night showers a lot. I like the idea of them. But at the same time, I'm surprised that actually clicked me. I was shielding, but I think I might have been CCing while shielding as well. So I was CCing there too, but I guess not. I do need to get 2 arrests, so I gotta lock in on that. It's a very weird fair. That was like a fair from Sheik that I hit him with. Oh no. See how much fear he had when I didn't roll. That was really funny. Why does that not, like, you know, work in my favor when you do a drill? So I have to get basically a drill rest right here. Not right here, but, you know metaphorically right here. But he's kind of like spam holding shield, so it's a little hard to get a rest. And spam full hopping, so both of those make it a little bit hard to rest. See, like, I have to, like, let him back so I could rest. This is so weird, but I can't really rest anymore. Well, I just lost the game, so... It's really hard when a fox is just spamming full hops to actually get that kill. I have to go to a smaller stage so I can actually, like, catch the full hops. I think. That probably makes the most sense to me. Alright, that's 1. That's good. Yeah, I know the smaller stage is going to work out in my favor. But I don't know if I want to go to Kata land, which is Yoshi's story, for anyone that's not acquainted with Kata, if I win this game. I shouldn't say if I win, I should, you know, lock in and still win the game. It is Fox McLeod. a lead does not really matter against this character. Especially when it's just like... It's funny, because like in Rivals, you know, there's something I was thinking about when it comes to melee. And it's not really something I do, but it's something that like Fox players do, where they'll just kind of like click up smash and like spam like kill options. When I had to like let him back there, even though I could have probably just, you know, early killed him there. I didn't want to because I needed to get him a rest. Maybe I should have just gone last stock and just fished for rest in last stock. I don't know which was a better idea. I think 2 stocks to be able to rest is pretty important though. What? Hello? Alright, we're done with the rest. Okay, good. Now we can just play real neutral. Real neutral, like I wasn't just already playing real neutral the whole time, because I actually think you need to rest Fox probably twice a game, or at least, like, get a really early edge guard. Like, on that left side, if I went for an edge guard instead of rest, that would have been fine. What? That's a classic. Alright, so do I let him go Yoshi's or not? I don't know if that's the right call or not. Yeah, so I really do like washing my hair at night, but when I wake up, my hair just looks awful. So you can't see it, but there's like, it's very spiked up in the back. And I don't know if I like that or not. We'll ban Stadium though. We'll let him go Yoshi's, that's fine. So I actually ordered like a bonnet or something, whatever it's called, to like protect your hair while you sleep so your hair doesn't move. And we'll see if that works. I still die here though, that's like the problem with Yoshi's in general at this stage. Well, I die if, you know, the fox like, you know, kills me. What? You can defend against Fox's full hop for so long and then still die. It's just hilarious. I just gotta be more cognizant about just like being ready to punish it. Or if not punish it, being ready to get like in the next spot to punish it. See what I'm talking? Okay, I was getting into that tangent the last game, but I guess I stopped in the middle of it, but I swear, people can just like spam like their good option, and like it doesn't matter if it kills or not. And like I was watching like sometimes when Hbox plays against Fox, where he just like, wow, that's disgusting. He just like spams grab, even if it's like maybe like kind of like something. It wouldn't work against like the top Fox or whatever. I meant to rest there, not jump fair, but cool. It's okay, I already got one rest, right? Surely? I think I did. It's true. Alright, I need to get a rest on this last dock. Shouldn't be too hard, guys. Shouldn't be too hard. I have to be content with only covering full hop against people. I just want to play other mix-ups, but it doesn't make sense to. They're not going to play back into it. I have to just, like, not cover ledge there because I need him to die to your wrist. I'm glad they didn't kill. But spiritually, I will lose this game, even if I get a kill here. I had to let go because I knew he was going to grab ledge. How the fuck am I going to get a kill here with wrist? I have to, like, drill and then tech chase, I think. I thought I had enough stun, but that's not how down there works. That's not how down there works at all. It's weight dependent, not percent dependent. Oh, I thought that was good DI too, for me to jump and rest it. Who knows? Maybe he jumps into that rest. I don't know, man. I got him to a certain percent, and I was like, oh shit, I just lose the game because I can't rest him anymore. He was just bouncing up onto the side platform from the drill. Damn it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I always appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys probably next week. Maybe earlier, who knows? Maybe I do another video next week, because I had multiple topics that I wanted to talk about that I didn't get to. And I still think we talked about a lot of good stuff today, and I really enjoyed our talk together and our games together, even though I think this should have been an easier challenge than it was, but I just got too late in the games where I couldn't rest anymore. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.